heart attack that can be prevented, which I felt it's very, very important. And given the situation where we are at here and the news that we hear day in, day out, even around in New Jersey now, hearing a lot. So given all that part, I will leave it to Dr. to continue. Yeah, வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Yeah, Chockalingam, yeah. Doctor?
Yes.
Sorry,
Shall I
sorry for
start?
the delay.
Shall I start now?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you.
Yes. Am I clear now? All of you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Very good. Okay. Shall I start now?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Yes. I'm really delighted to see you all and get connected, even though we are very far off. The technology is so intense that world has become a village, and I'm nice to see the sky, all the members. I consider you all my relatives. And I'm not going to say new to anything about that. Many will be knowing the facts your teachers would have taught you. I wanted to reinforce certain facts and request you to follow from now so that you can lead a healthy life minimum for 100 years. That is what we are planning to do. We will definitely together make individual healthy, society healthy, globally healthy, how it can be achieved is what I am going to discuss. Now, I will share this one with the help of my slides. Okay.
One thing, as you all know, we didn't get the projector yet, but if you have a phone, you can go to the link to watch his slides.
Yes, I think you all can see my clipping also. Is it visible? Able to hear me and you can see my slides also, all of you?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Very good. I am very much honored for all the efforts our brothers they have done for me, Morgan, Sundar, and all of you joined together. I'm really very thankful to everyone. I'm glad to tell you today I am completing 55 years in cardiology, getting to 56th year of my cardiology, and to start my life and journey in your presence. I'm really honored and delighted. At the end of deliberations, any questions, I'd be very happy to answer if you know the answer of that. And he's the greatest person who lived and we are living in his era itself is a gift for everyone given. None of you would have lived when Thirumalar was there, Thiruvalur was there, and Vallalar was there. And see, now you got the gift of that. You lived and you are living when you lived. That's a very interesting thing. And the greatest gift for me, I happen to be is a physician, cardiologist, and the greatest soul. There is no two opinion about it. And I will be asking questions when I am presenting. You all can unmute and answer right or wrong, doesn't matter. Ultimate wealth is what? Which is the ultimate wealth? Don't waste your time. Very quick in answering so that I can pass on my next slide. What is ultimate wealth? Yes? What is it? Yes, health is the wealth. So ultimate wealth for anyone will be the health only, no two opinion. That is the reason we call it is health is wealth. That is what our Maharishi has been stressing through Sky and Manavala Kalai. And Trivulu has said 2000 years ago, the best doctor will be not treating the ailment. The best doctor should be a person who can prevent the diseases, the best doctor. I consider our Maharishi is the best doctor and he wants to eradicate all the diseases if we simply follow what he has been stressing and telling every one of us. நோய் நாடி நோய் முதல் நாடி அது தணிக்கும் வாய் நாடி வாய்ப்புச் செயல். Now, I want to ask you, how will you define health is a positive state of health, please remember, mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially. That is the reason we call it as holistic. So health cannot be not a disease-free state. All four things should be there to be healthy. And our ancestors, even 10,000 years ago, to keep that in mind, they combine the mind, body, soul. How it is going to keep you healthy is what? This union of all the three, we call it as yoga, and part of yoga is meditation. That is what our Maharishi has been stressing all along in his life. And he has left with us enormous points for us to follow that. Now, everyone who are born are all at ease, no doubt about it. The moment by means of our mindset, we are going to dispel the easiness, it becomes disease. So, disease is nothing but we are inviting and we are responsible because of your mindset. That is what we call mind-body disease, or we call it as psychosomatic, that is in by Latin, is a disease. So all the diseases mankind is suffering, it is because of his negative mindset. That is what I am going to stress, that he has done it so nicely, our Guruji. They used this, can anyone read that in Tamil? Loudly? Avadam? Yes? Avadam? Pennal. I'm not able to hear you all. You able to hear me properly? My voice is clear?
Very clear.
Very clear. But I'm not able to hear you properly. Maybe it's a hall, I don't know that. So Arivadam Pennal, they always say, but I say, it is not that pen will Ariv, there is a wrong thing. It's Avadam Manadinal, Oruvan Arivadam Manadinal Mattamdan. That's what I want to say. That is what the reason why our Guruji has started Manavala Kalai. Okay. So for the Udal, we need Uir. And for that, we must have a positive mind to support both the things. Please be very clear. The positive mind that supports that. Because that body and soul cannot be independent. You know that. The moment that mind has become negative, the supporting one becomes destructive one. Very good. So what is that mind is? Please remember, mind is cannot be seen. Mind cannot be touched. But mind is operated in the brain. Even that is operated in the brain is regulated by your mind only, not in the brain. Your heart and all organs of the body are controlled and regulated by your mind only. Please underline that one. So what is the mind, psyche, manam, ullam, different names? That ஐம்புலன்கள் உணர்வுகள், feelings go to the brain, different areas. The feelings are converted into thought process. The process, when it gets to the thought, we become intellect. So ஆறறிவு நம்மள படைத்திருக்க மனிதர்கள் ஆறறிவு. The name before that is the five senses. Okay. ஐந்தறிவு. Once the mind is formed, you must keep your mind 360 degrees and keep the mind as an open parachute. Once mind is formed, please remember, it decides the personality. The personalities of ABCD, we will now go into that. So personality, ABCD, whatever thing, the brain cells in the adult will be interesting to know is 100 billion cells. The 100 billion cells, how many percentage generally you are using is, please remember, can anyone can answer? What is the percentage of cells we may use it as adults now at present? How many percentage? Right or wrong, please answer.
2%.
How many percentage?
2%.
10%. Little more louder to the
Maybe
mic, then I
10%.
can hear you. Yes?
10%.
10%. Now I am now very easily audible. 10%, then what else? Please remember, we are using only 7%. Remember that. Okay. Now, the 7% is a one. If we are going to use 9%, we'll get Nobel Prize. If we get less than 4, we have to be admitted in a mental hospital. If we are going to add 2 more, you may become like our Maharishi, Jesus, Buddha. So average you are using 7%. Highly evolved mind, we call it as seventh அறிவு. ஏழாவது அறிவு நான் சொல்றேன். What is my ஏழாவது அறிவு? Is the wisdom is the seventh sense. So ஆறறிவு படைத்த மனிதன் மனவள கலையால் ஏழாவது அறிவு என்ற wisdom பெற வேண்டும். That is can be possible only by self-realization. Okay. So that is what Vivekananda put it. Please read it out, what it is written there loudly.
Wisdom lies not in the amount of words, but in the things.
Very good. So it depends upon how you are effectively using that. Okay. So once you become intellect or with the wisdom, it must dictate the mind, and mind must dictate the body, and then only your precious soul will be preserved. அதான் என்ன சொல்றது? அறிவின்படி மனம் கேட்க வேண்டும், மனதின்படி உடல் கேட்க வேண்டும். Then only your உயிர் will be preserved. புலன்கள், 5 sensory organs, you must be able to control like this tortoise. If you don't control with your manavala kalai, what happens? Small needle is enough to kill you. So that arivu is that skeleton, skull of that, and the 5 sensory organs. Keep moving in the 5 sensory organs. If it is not necessary, you must have the ability to withdraw and protect yourself. Please remember that. So, காக்கின்ற மனம் அழிக்கின்ற மனமாக மாறக்கூடாது. So, the moment if you are self-realized, I told you already, you are in that wisdom or jnanam. Unless you have the wisdom, you cannot be at peace of mind. The moment you are at peace of mind, please remember, you are left to happiness. Once you are feeling the sense of happiness, happy hormones will be secreted enormously, keep you healthy more than 100 years. So please see this, the stages. I cannot simply say be happy. For that you must be at peace of mind. For that you must realize what you are. அதான் அறிவு என்பது தன்னை அறிவதுதான் அறிவு. So control of happiness, what happens? Many they give it as a remote to others to control you. Never, it must be within you. How are we going to be in Amazing? Please read this one. Accept the things we cannot change. Very important thing. Courage to change the things we can. And the wisdom is to know the difference. If we get confused, we may lose even our life. Please remember that most important. Everyone must accept the 3 stages to become at peace, at serenity. The cosmic laws are, please remember, law of change, law of acceptance, law of responsibility, law of alignment with the true love and affection. These 4 laws are very necessary. If everyone follows there will never be any war in the world. Okay? There is a reason why Tanimanida Amedi is the most important. Then Amedi in the family, in the society, in the nation, and the world. So for the Tanimanida Amedi only can be extended globally. There's occasion I gave a talk and Maharishi requested, ordered me to put everything in the book, which is the reason why I wrote the book on Mind to Heart and Idayam Kaka. You know that விதை விதைத்தவன் உறங்கினாலும் அந்த விதைகள் உறங்குவதில்லை. The same thing true. The எண்ணங்கள் விதைத்தவன் உறங்கினாலும் எண்ணங்கள் உறங்கவே உறங்காது. What our Guruji has left it, Maharishi, it will be in existence as long human beings are existence. So what is it ஆன்மீகம்? ஆன்மீகம் என்பது அறிவு எனும் திறவுகோளால், that is what he has made it as திருக்கோயில்கள், மூடி இருக்கும் மனதை திறந்து உன்னை இயங்குகின்ற சக்தி அறிவது. So you must realize what is that strength that is responsible for existence, that is our ஆன்மீகம் or soul, whatever thing, that is what we call it is even God. Then I said, the moment if you are going to eliminate, okay, this is the one why all religions they have accepted this symbol, because the moment you have lit that candle, it eliminates the darkness of your ignorance. I am using this one as soul, life, or God. And what does it need it? It needs our body to exist. Because I told you, both cannot be independent. As long as you are keeping your body intact and healthy, the life within you will exist for minimum 100 years. The moment suppose the body is destroyed, infected, whatever disease, what happened? The life, உயிர் உங்களை விட்டு பிரிவது, அதான் உயிர் போவது. So this very important concept, I made it for you. And please remember, ஆலய வழிபாடு என்பது all religions, you go there and to keep your body healthy by means of your worshipping, whatever religion it may be, and get the strength and realize what you are. That is what it is. எல்லா மதமும் நல்லது, ஒரு மதம் மட்டும் கூடாது, தாமதம் மட்டும் is not good. So life is an excellent journey. Please remember, it is not a fear. Life is the one journey. Life is in relation to individuals with space and time. That is what life is. So there's a unidirectional. So what I want to say is, if you're going to go backward, what is the good thing is, these persons will go more and more backward, they'll become more richer. Or the tug of war, if you go backward, you will win it. But I'm using this one because the biological clock, if you're going to reverse it by means of Manavala Kalai, you'll become more healthier, will live longer. Now I am nearing 80. I never taken even a single tablet till today, but biological clock, I am reversing it. I feel at the age of 50, 30, 20, there is reason if you're going to reverse that biological clock, there should not be any generation gap at all. That's very important one. That is what our Maharishi stressed that one. So why I put it that, மேல் படிச்சல்ல கீழ்ப்படிகள் வேண்டும், மேலே சென்ற பிறகு நாம் கீழ்ப்படிந்து நம் சமுதாயத்தை மேன்மைப்படுத்த வேண்டும். So you know that 6 million years ago, man evolved from animal is a theory of evolution. The moment that animals have started thinking and smiling, it becomes Manidan. Man only has got the chance to choose. We are called as human being is being humane. That's most important. The moment if you are going to forget that smiling or you are thinking, immediately next second you become animal. So மனிதனை மனிதனாக வைத்திருப்பது மனவளக்கலை மட்டும்தான். அதுக்காக தான் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்றேன். How the person evolved 6 million years ago, at that time our ancestors needed fight, flight hormones for their existence. If by example our ancestors did not have these hormones, as a human being would have gone for extinct because of his strength. Unfortunately, how this person has become like that? More so, how this person, all the time stressful, adding weight to them, secreting all stress hormones, they are terminating their life itself. So I used to ask, is the heaven and hell, is it really fact? It's really not the fact, because what you feel at what level you are living, for example, everyone must be under stress only. It's impossible to be without stress, because stress is the reaction of mind and body to the environment. When you keep that reaction positive, for example, like that, the most important slide I want everyone's concentration. The endorphin, melatonin, oxytocin, serotonin is secreted by your happiness. It is equivalent to you are living in Swargam. It is equivalent to Tendral and happiness from all happenings. When you are now listening me talk, you are happy, all hormones, then you are living in heaven. The moment some of one of you is bored, not liking that, it becomes negative one. So positive, negative. The negative one, if it comes adrenal cortisol, it becomes naragam, it becomes tsunami, because the moment you are unhappy. So it's not that after death you are going to go to heaven, hell, nothing like that. The moment what you are living, Maharishi has put it, all must live in heaven till your existence by being happy by means of Manavalakai only. Because once that, please remember, most important, the reason I told you, type B personality is a be calm, be happy, blissful. And meditation is the one washing of all mental impurities. And always whenever you sit, you must sit straight like that. Okay. The negative personalities, what are they? A, C, D, E. What are the negative personalities due to? It is because of internally, because of expectation. They don't know the expectation, there will be disappointment, anger, everything become negative. So accept every individual as they are. Don't expect them to be like you. That's a very important thing. Okay, the negative personalities are, please here, avaricious, anxious, concealed, not communicative, depressed, distressed. 20 years back, globally introduced type B personality, that is the exchanging personality. One compartment to other, all for one must not be in your existence. Many may ask me, is it you are an Anmigavadi, Arselvadi, Ilakyavadi? I told every one of you, நான் தீவிரவாதியாக மாறாவிட்டால் அதுவே great thing I can bring in the society. தீவிரவாதி நான் சொல்றது என்ன தெரியுமா? Don't make your mind is a killing force within you. That's what I mean that. Okay. The 3 killer disease, 1 is heart attack, 2 cancer, 3 accident, all are lifestyle diseases. Please remember that. If you're going to implement Manavalakalai from today, all 3 killer diseases can be prevented 100%. Please remember that. And apart from that, all the things we can enumerate. Can anyone read from above downwards? Please loudly. I want to listen. One of you talking. Stroke, tell me. Yes, come to the mic and then, yes.
And tremors,
Yes.
gastric ulcers, asthma,
Yes.
disorders, infection, autoimmune diseases, cancer,
Yes.
accidents, suicide, AIDS.
Okay. Why I'm saying that? The COVID also is not that infection it is. If you're going to have mental strength and you're going to have very great immunity, COVID will never affect you. The suicide can be eradicated. Please remember that. So all the things the answer for it is Manavalakkalai. The reason the negative one, please remember, the moment you are stressed up, you like to take only fatty foods, you put on weight, you'll become lazy person, sedentary life, and I think smoking and alcohol gives me happiness. Immediately, because of that, cholesterol increases, sugar increases, pressure increases, and thereby heart attack comes. And your children are closely watching that. Please remember, all the disease what enumerate is starting from a mindset of -1. Okay. Now, you know that heart beats 72 times per minute, 1 lakh time per day, 300 grams is the one. And the heart to function, the small red lines over that. Please remember, there are coronary arteries, there are only 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters. The number of blood vessels in an adult body is, please remember, 100,000 kilometers. The number of cells in a human being of adult is 40 trillion cells. How effective the organ must work to keep our life existence. For the heart to function, mind must be very, very positive. President I wrote the book, Mind Your Heart. Now, if I say something the August audience, don't get frightened. I want to tell the facts to you. And once you remember that, all can be eradicated. What do you mean heart attack? See here, if there's a block in the blood vessel, coronary, there is a heart attack. One portion of the muscle is not receiving what they call mar adaipu. Mar adaipu in the, as though there is something adaipu mari irukkirathu. Now, one important fact I want to share with you all. Please remember that, my dear friends, very important. Everyone need to have cholesterol in the blood. If there is no cholesterol, there is no life. As long it is in the blood only. Then why the high cholesterol responsible for everything? Please remember, cholesterol is a must for your existence. Good, bad, whatever thing. But the moment if you are in chronic stress, please underline that. What happens? The cholesterol in the blood, it gets deposited in the blood vessel. So the cholesterol in the blood get deposited, it is because of a negative stress only. Please be very clear about it. And that one you are going to say block of various degrees. So block occurs because of 100% negative. And acute says what happened? The block, the blood may clot, or the blood vessels may go for severe narrowing. So obstruction, clotting, narrowing, all three responsible for heart attack. And all the three can be 100% prevented by your positive lifestyle. Please be very clear. So Indians are most affected than Europeans, Chinese 10 times more than that, 20 times. Unfortunately, in India, every and ever, 90% are dying between the age of 25 and 30. Now I am seeing between the age of 20 and 25, both sexes are equally affected. So if to put a full stop, you have got only one thing is, we must all follow Manavalakkalai. Maximum heart attack comes between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. That too on Monday. You know the answer for it. Once you get a heart attack, they will have pain in the chest. It may radiate to the shoulder, neck, or abdomen, mistaken for cervical spondylosis, arthritis, muscular pain, gastric trouble. Never get mixed up. And first 6 hours is a golden hour. If you go to the doctor, definitely the block will be removed, we can be saved. And immediately we take ECG, X-ray, echo, angiogram. Within 2 minutes, you will know. And there are people, they put emergency stenting within half an hour, 15 minutes, emergency bypass if necessary, pacing, transplant. Now artificial heart also available. Now the recent future will be hereafter. Please remember, we may have a gene therapy. We may have organs, all the things can be, but everything is only temporary. Please remember that. The only permanent thing is, please remember. I may ask you, I have all the degrees what you want, DM, PhD, DSc, or many may be having MBA, MTech, whatever thing. Which is the best degree you would like to possess? Anyone can guess? Yes, lot of students, youngsters are there. Audience.
PhD.
PhD, very good. Once you get the PhD, it's the ultimate one. There are people getting triple PhD, 4 PhD, whatever thing. My answer will be, what is the thing? Be calm. Not that become degree. Manavalakkalayar, you must become be calm. You got the point? Very good. I want to make this Zoom meeting not monotonous, like I want to be a living meeting like the physical meeting. You want to appreciate, you can clap your hands also. Don't be sitting straight or something like that. Okay? So I says, all should become what? Be what? Be calm. Not by degree, it must be very good. Mindset. Never get caught by this police, especially in America. Never get caught by the lawyer. Never get caught by the doctors. All properties will be shared by them. But consider all three of them as your friends. Make your life really very, very purposeful, healthy, and useful. So for existence, we need EQ. EQ is what? Emotion, eating, exercise. And our Maharishi has put it this 3 EQs as 3 mandras. What are they? படிங்க பார்க்கலாம் மேல இருந்து.
Be positive.
Yes,
Be gratitude.
yes,
Gratitude.
yes. If you're going to have all 3 mandras, you ought to have more than 100 years. For the 3 mandras, we must have the positive mind, and mind must be a supporting one. So the moment you are in the positive mindset, we like to eat only plenty of vegetables and fruits, and you won't avoid exercise. You will keep your weight optimal, and you will stop smoking. Not only stopping, active and passive smoking also must be avoided. In doing that, your cholesterol become normal within 1 year. Sugar get reversed, it becomes normal within 1 year. And pressure, there is no need to treatment at all after 6 months or 1 year. In doing that, we'll have a permanent cure. And we're going to have a block. Please remember, the block will get dissolved within 1 year. And your children are closely watching that. Suppose you are going to get 100 heart attack today, 98% of them, I make them perfectly all right with Manavalakkalai. 5% I may put them on intervention like stenting. Nowadays we don't do surgery at all. But the 5% why I'm putting that, because if I assess that I may lose him within 1 year, because it takes 1 year for dissolve. So I put them, otherwise it can be effectively. See here. If you are going to even have 95% block, please here, if they are going to follow 1 year or Manavalakkalai, see here how effectively the block get reversed. So initially 20 years back, they thought that block once formed is a permanent. It is not like that. It is reversible. That you must please communicate to all your friends. Suppose you are born with the disease because of your parents, and if you are going to follow the Manavalakkalai 9 years from today, what happened? All diseases of genes get modified, mutate to positivity, and loses this ability to carry the diseases. That is genetic mutation to positivity. It is possible because the genes are all epigenes or phenotype genes. Suppose you are born with the normal parents and you don't have any disease in the genes. Please remember, you are born, but you are going to live in negative lifestyle from today 9 years. The same thing get attached, the genes are mutated to negativity. So genetic mutation is 100% possible by means of positivity by Manavalakkalai. So I used to say, வெற்றி அடைவது மகிழ்ச்சி அல்ல, மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் இருப்பதுதான் வெற்றி என்று உணர்ந்து வாழ வேண்டும். Even if you are going to become first rank holder, that is not the end of it. You keep trying and keep progressing. Take the society when you are progressing. Very important. So மகிழ்ச்சி என்பது கொடுப்பதில் தான் மகிழ்ச்சி. அதைவிட மிக மகிழ்ச்சி விட்டு கொடுப்பதில். மகிழ்ச்சியை விட சிறந்த தியானம் கிடையாது. So the moment you are happy, you are under meditation. இது ரெண்டும் போட்டி வச்ச எது ஜெயிச்சதுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? ஆமைக்கும் முயலுக்கும் போட்டி வச்சது எது ஜெயிச்சது? Your parents or grandparents would have told this story. Which one has won that one? The race of both the things. In America, may not be knowing this one. It's a routine thing. If you are born here, they would have known that one. So elders definitely they may have the story of this one. இது ரெண்டுத்துல எது ஜெயிச்சதுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
Rabbit.
அப்படி சொல்லிய பாட்டிய அப்படியா சொன்னாங்க? முயல் ஜெயிச்சுதா ஆமை ஜெயிச்சுதா சொல்லுங்க. எங்க பாட்டி எல்லாம் கதை பிரகாரம் என்னன்னா ஆமை தான் ஜெயிச்சதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. பட் நான் என்ன சொல்றேன், இரண்டுமே ஜெயிக்கும். முயல் ஆமை தான் தோற்கும், முயலும் ஆமையும் வெற்றி பெறும். கீப் ட்ரையிங். அதுக்காக இந்த ஸ்லைட் போட்டேன். So when the moment you are positive, I told you, no, the happiness only will make you to secrete happy hormones. Once you are happy hormones, it will become more happier. So happy hormones just like that never get secreted. See here, the happy hormones are dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. And these hormones are all only your body, not by medicines. Then why not to make endorphin and make them healthy, including melatonin, there's a sleep hormone. The endorphin, you did the research about 20 years before. 10 cc of endorphin can be given only as injection, but it costs you 200,000 rupees. But once you have the injection, it can work only for 10 minutes. So the moment we have the Manavalakkalai, keep secreting this one lifelong. So there is the only thing is your meditation. Once you are going to do meditation, there is no need to have any medication at all. Please be very clear about it. I already told you the cosmic laws. Okay. The moment if you are happy, please remember that one I put it, the Manavalakkalai in happiness, you are now said to be in alpha mind. The moment if you are in alpha mind, the bad hormones secreted by sympathetic one will be suppressed, good hormones by parasympathetic will be stimulated, and there will be all happy hormones, what I told you recently. What do you think you are seeing in this slide? Anyone can answer this slide? Yes? Even the audience, those who are gathered, if you are loud enough, you can answer if you are going to have the mic within you. Yes? What is that one? Anyone, any other person can answer that. Those who are nearer to the microphone. What is the thing you are seeing in the slide?
Black dot.
Very good. So black dot, if you are going to say, your brain is very alert, no need to wear specs. But those who are saying black dot, they are likely liable to get heart attack. Don't think I am frightening you. My simple question is, what you are seeing, a small black dot in the corner, but you are forgetting what that 99% of the screen is unstained, very clear, very pleasant, but you are going to catch up only the small one. That is what in life also. So please be happy with what you have. Never even bother about what you don't have. Ignore about it. That's the most important thing. Now, what Avaya said, can anyone can read that? Those who know Tamil? Sattamatu padinga.
கிட்டாதாயின் வெட்டன மர.
Excellent. இப்போ தமிழ்நாட்டுல பேசுறதை விட தமிழ் நீங்க தான் ரொம்ப அருமையா பேசுறீங்க. அதுக்கு இவங்களுக்கு பெரிய ஒரு கைத்தட்டல் கொடுங்க நீங்க. Excellent, excellent. So தீதும் நன்றும் பிறர் தர வாரா. You are responsible for it. That is Kaniyin Poongondana. 2500 years ago he has said it, our ancestor. So detached attachment is always better as you see a water over the lotus leaf. So we are not, Manavalakali does not bother about the race, caste, religion, color, and nation. But you are divided by blood group of AB, ABO. RH is a recent monkey. Rhesus monkey has got only two groups, plus and minus. Human being, evolved one, we got all the things. Suppose God comes in front of you and asking you, choose the best blood group. Which one will you prefer to choose among the four groups?
O positive.
O positive. I really appreciate because O positive, they can donate their blood to anyone, the universal donor. But Chockalingam is saying, Anaivarum become B positive, not in the blood group. By Manavalakale, you must become B positive in your attitude. Okay? Now, Tirumular, the follower of that is only Vallalar. Vallalar follower is only our Maharishi. He has been telling, ஆசைப்படுங்க பதவிக்கு எதுக்கு தெரியுமா? பா என்பது பசித்திரு, தா என்பது தனித்திரு, வி என்பது விழித்திரு, to safeguard yourself by your மனவளக்கலை. ஒன்று வச்சுக்கணும், உடம்புலயும் பாரம் கூடாது, மனசுலயும் பாரம் கூடாது. ஒரு ஜெனரேஷனை எத்தனை வருடம் நினைக்கிறீங்க? Can anyone can guess one generation? Keep guessing, doesn't matter right or wrong. I'm not going to decide your
20 years.
20 years. Yes? Yes, how many years?
10 years.
20 years.
40 years, 30 years. I don't know whether you are mistaken. I'm not asking your age, please. I'm asking one generation. One generation is, you make a note of your date of birth, year of birth, and your first child's year of birth. The interval between the two is one generation. Why I'm saying this one? Because this message what we got from our Guruji, Maharishi, it must be communicated to generations to come. Actually, I gave a talk after COVID in Japan, 18,000 people. My topic was to live for 100 years. You won't believe me, I was surprised. 2,000 people stood up. They don't want to answer. They don't want to attend. They don't want to listen my talk. I politely asked them, why? You are saying to live for 100 years. The 2,000 people already 102, 104, 105 years. So what is the question of listening to? Then he made a modification to live beyond 100 years. They all listened. And then we made a research because the China, some packets, India, some packets, even America, some packets, and Japan, many places, they live longer because they live in nature, they live for the language, they live for the society as a unity. In that way, you will never become deceased. I asked them the same one. Those who got problems, please raise their hands. Many raised. I told them those who are not raised, they are not human beings. Why I am telling this one? Life is is a journey, not a race. See here, it is only can travel with the sea of problems. If you are going to have a hole in the ship, please remember, if you allow the problems to go in, within 2 minutes, it wreck. So please learn to live with the problems. So life will be living longer those who are living with friends and relatives that have been statistically proven. And I consider all my friends as relatives. Please consider all your relatives as friends. There will never be any dispute at all. When you may be knowing this person, anyone can name him? Who is that gentleman? Periyar. Ivare? Anna. Ivare? Kamaraj. Ivare? MGR. Ivare? Very good. Ivare or Magarishi. Ivar வந்து என் father எல்லாம் and Kalanger. My father was பேராசிரியர். Okay. But I am away from politics. And எதுக்கு இவங்களெல்லாம் போட்டேன்னா இவங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் இந்த டாக்டர் சொக்கலிங்கம் மருத்துவராக பணிபுரிந்தேன் என்பதுதான் எனக்கு கிடைத்த பெரிய மகிழ்ச்சியும் பெருமையும் கூட. இவங்க எல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா they were all lived for the society till their end of their life. That's a very important thing. அதை விட திரு அப்துல் கலாம், I gave a talk, both of us, 15,000 students in Anna Nagar in Chennai. His concept is all must live in oneness. He's a great person. As for Manavalakkale or as for anyone of, we never consider anyone higher than you. But the same thing, we never consider anyone lower than us. That's a very important concept of Manavalakkale. So wealth is very important to be happy. But they lose happiness in earning money. They become victim of Chockalingam. And please remember, after one we cannot number of zeros. But the zeros will have value only when one as you are one, that you are normal and existence. எல்லா வசதிகளையும் பெற்று விட்டான். ஆனால் அமைதியை இழக்கும் பொழுது அவனே இழந்து விடுகின்றான். That is what we say, work is worship, work as worship, and work and worship. And you all must know how to balance work and life nicely. As I told you, alpha mind போன தூக்கம் வந்துடும். தூக்கம் வரணும்னா துக்கம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. தூக்கத்தை விட சிறந்த மெடிடேஷன் கிடையாது. அதை விட சிறந்த மெடிசனும் கிடையாது. You want to lie down, please lie down like this. And you must sleep within 7 minutes after going to bed. Minimum you must sleep for 7 hours. Then only all organs will get regenerated. So sleep and happiness is like butterfly. If you want to catch, it will run off from you. The moment you will learn Manavalakkale and meditate, the butterfly will come and sit on your palm. எந்த நட்ஸ்ல கொலஸ்ட்ரால் அதிகமா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? Anyone can guess? Right or wrong? எதுல கொலஸ்ட்ரால் அதிகமா இருக்கும்?
Peanuts.
Yes, peanuts. Then cashew. Then okay. One good news I want to give to all my relatives here, my friends, sisters, brothers. All nuts, zero cholesterol. The reason is cholesterol will never be present in any food of vegetable origin. Animal only we need cholesterol, as I told you earlier. Vegetable kingdom, they don't need cholesterol for existence. So all the things we can take with the skin and not putting oil, ghee, it's all frying, nothing like that. Okay, good. அரிசுவை ரசித்து சாப்பிடுங்கள். ஏழாவது சுவை என்ற நகைச்சுவை ரசித்து சாப்பிட வேண்டும். பசிக்கு மட்டும் சாப்பிடுங்க, ருசிக்கு சாப்பிடாதீங்க. சாப்பிடும்போது புறக்க ஏறிடுச்சு வச்சுங்க, என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? நீங்க பக்கத்துல இருந்தா புறக்க ஏறினா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? புறக்க ஏறிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? பக்கத்துல இருந்தீங்க தலையில தட்டினா அவங்க இறந்துருவாங்க. குனிய வைத்து முதுகில் தட்ட வேண்டும். புறக்க ஏறணும்னு வசனம் சொல்லுவாங்க. என்ன வசனம் சொல்லுவாங்க? யாரும் உங்களை நினைக்கின்றார்கள், எவரும் உங்களை நினைக்க தயாராக இல்லை. நீங்க யாரையும் நினைச்சு சாப்பிடும் பொழுது அது புறக்கி ஏறி விடுகிறது. ஞாபகம் வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். வெரி குட். ஸோ ஃபுட் டிப்ஸ் நான் சொல்றேன் பாருங்களேன். அவாய்ட் ஃபுல் ஸ்டமக் ஃபுட். ஆஃப் தான் சாப்பிடணும் எப்பொழுதுமே. குவார்டர் வாட்டர், குவார்டர் ஸ்டமக் எம்டி. தூங்குறதுக்கு மிஞ்சி 3 மணி நேரத்துக்கு மிஞ்சி நீங்க சாப்பிட்டு முடிச்சு. நெவர் எக்ஸசைஸ் ஆஃப்டர் மீல்ஸ் மினிமம் 2 hours. பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் நல்லா சாப்பிடுங்க. லஞ்சு கம்மியா, இரவு சாப்பாடு மிக மிக கம்மியா சாப்பிடணும். ரிவர்ஸ்ல இருக்கிறது பிரச்சனை வருது. Water minimum 3 to 4 liters depends upon the need. You must take it. Apple a day is good. Apple obesity கூடாது. எனக்கு ஜாதகத்தில் நம்பிக்கை உண்டோ இல்லையோ, shorten your waistline, lengthen your lifeline. The infantile obesity must be avoided totally. So இது படிக்க பாருங்களா, சத்தமோடு படிங்க. Anyone? Yes? Live on fast. Very good. அதான் அடிக்கடி சொல்றேன், ஆயிலை குறைத்து உங்கள் ஆயிலை கூட்டிக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இத பாருங்க, டிவி கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது டிவி குண்டா இருந்தது, பாக்குறவன் ஒல்லியா இருந்தான்.
ஐயா வாழ்வும் ஐயா.
சொல்லுங்க ஐயா.
If it is possible, can you speak in English? Because few students are in non-Tamil language.
Okay. When they invented TV, it was very thick. The person who has been viewing that, he was very thin like that. Okay. Now the TV has become very, very thin. The person who is seeing that, see that this fellow making Chockalingam more and more richer. So smoking both active and passive is very dangerous. This person, he came to the doctor one day in the morning. He just knocked the door of the doctor and he was telling, whatever thing I see, I am seeing as 2 doctor, he was telling. Because that fellow drank at 11 a.m., 11 p.m. Father doctor came out. Why you 4 people have come to tell me that? So not this doctor. So exercise is mandatory. And one thing I want to tell my friends, never overuse treadmill. Very fast and then keeping inclination. Treadmill only for the walking speed. If you're going to overuse it, 40% of that adults that are using it, they need replacement at the age of 40 years. We all must be knowing Otis in Chicago invented 132 years ago lift. I am also now in the 8th floor in the Institute of Cardiology. To go to my room, till today, Chockalingam never used lift even a single time. One liftman came. Sir, lift la vaangala sir na. Yamba solrena, lift la vaanga sir. Mele seekram poidalame na. Okay. Not to go up soon. I am climbing up the stairs. Okay? Good. So it means a meditation, aerobic exercises, enormous benefit. More so, it can effectively prevent many cancers also. Please remember that. So please avoid hurry, worry, hurry to get buried. Very good. When you smile, I feel very happy. See, thousands of kilometers are very far away, but you are now connected. Why I want to stress this point? Those who are now in America, different parts of the country, they would have left from India, different parts of our country, or different places, but never feel even a second you are away from your parents or relatives. The moment you are going to worry that you are separated from them, you are equivalent to having done something, murder, or something that you have been jailed, it becomes a dandana. So you have chosen to be here, enjoy every moment. Emotionally, you can get connected with them all the time. Now I am seeing you all. My son is in America, only one son. I never felt even one day one person in his absence. Luckily now, after COVID, Zoom made us to see every day. Only thing you may not touch it. Doesn't matter. We can communicate and emotionally connected. Most important. So இதை படிங்க பார்க்கலாம் சத்தம் போட்டு.
He wants more and still more till he is no more.
Read this also fast. படிங்க பார்க்கலாம். Everything is
Fast life, fast food, fast communication, fast travel, heart beats faster, he ends faster.
So never give any room for that. So from womb to doom is a life. But the life is only what you feel, positive mind. It can be extended, it can be reduced. Your mind only will decide. Manavalakkalai will make the distance between the two longer. That's what the line we are going to keep up, keep smiling, we will live longer. You keep the line down, your life ended soon. That's what I call in Paramari. வாய் விட்டு சிரித்தால் நோய் விட்டு போகும். சொக்கலிங்கம் சொல்வது வாய் விட்டு சிரித்தால் நோயற்றே வாழ முடியும். அதான் all ladies, now you are in America, we don't. I always tell in the marriage halls, now morning I address 3,000 persons in the marriage hall. I told them, பெண்கள் தயவு செய்து பொன்னை அணிவதற்கு பதில் புன்னை அணிந்து கொள்ளுங்க. Instead of gold, you wear the smile. So அமைதியான மனதில் தான் மகிழ்ச்சி. So in the mind of peace, we will be happy. Then only we will enjoy that humor, and then only you can clap. The moment you are going to clap, please remember, all organs are imprinted in the palms. And if you are going to clap, please remember, the acupressure, all organs are stimulated. The stimulated impulse will reach the brain. And from there, endorphins, everything will be secreted and make all organs to work more than 100 years. So to want to live, you must very, very happily clap your hands loudly. Yes, do that. I am asking you to clap. Oh my God. You are all sitting standstill because the habit of Zoom meeting. Don't worry. So life is a rainbow. Rainbow will appear and disappear. We also will appear and disappear. Rainbow cannot go near and see, we cannot touch it. Your own life don't go into life itself. Be an observer. And the 7 characters, colors of that one, you keep it here. Manavalakkalai, humanity, humility, honesty, holistic, humor, helping, and hard work. With these characters, if you are going to have வளைந்து கொடுக்கின்ற பக்குவம், if you are going to yield to certain things, your life will become rainbow. Rainbow, all colors in the skin of vegetables and fruits. Please take the skin of vegetables and fruits that only contains all the nutrients. Out of 7 colors, you must do any aerobic exercise. Keep meditation as a part of your life itself. So the rainbow represents your mind, your food, and exercise. No Chockalingam, I am not prepared to follow you or Maharishi. Then also there will be a rainbow in your house. Oh, all diseases, all colors of medicines. So which rainbow you want? Only you have to choose. So Marandilla Marathum is the best one. I used to say, ஆமை வீட்டில் நுழையக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்றது. ஆமை என்பது, it will be Tamil, will be nice. கல்லாமை, அறியாமை, ஏழாமை, இல்லாமை, வேண்டாமை, தீண்டாமை, பொறாமை. அதற்காக மகரிஷி சொன்ன மையை இட்டுக் கொள்ளுங்கள். நேர்மை, இனிமை, எளிமை, தூய்மை, உண்மை, வாய்மை, மேய்மை போன்ற மையை இட்டுக் கொண்டால் we all live like 100 years or more than that. Those who cannot, please translate to your friends and keep you happy only in your fingertip. As you are operating that, control yourself. Alternate if necessary. Delete the unwanted things immediately. That's what I used to say. Life is a calculator. Add good things, deduct unwanted things, multiply your knowledge, divide your time, live in balance. We all ought to live more than 100 years. That's what yesterday is. நேற்று என்பது உடைந்த பானை, நாளை என்பது மதில் மீது இருக்கின்ற பூனை, இன்று என்பதுதான் கையில் இருக்கின்ற வீணை என்ற ரசித்து வாழ வேண்டும். Please, when you are living, you must see always the time living now, most important. And please remember, life is a dynamic, keep moving. Life is a journey, travel. Life is an art, learn it by means of Manavalakkalai. Life is a music, listen to that. Life is a rainbow, enjoy that. Life is a game, play it off. Life is a promise, fulfill it. That's what life is, a dream. You must realize that one and live it now. That's what I'm going to say. Please remember, never copy your life with anyone. If you are going to copy your life with somebody else, you ought to fail in the examination of your life and you may lose your life also. I'm really honored. And concluding one, please make a note of the phone numbers, or you can take a photograph of this one. Anytime by mail or WhatsApp, anytime you can contact me. And not to come to me as a patient. If you want any help, any doubt, I will be very happy. As long I am going to live, I want to live with the society. And what Manavalakkalai you will learn, please communicate. When I said 18,000 people addressed in Japan, I mean dissatisfied in addressing now about 100 people are here. No, I consider every one of you equivalent to 1,000 people. That is the reason why I am enjoying this discussion. And whenever earliest time, please spread the news of Manavalakkalai, whatever thing gained from today's talk. I'll be very ever grateful to you. Make our society healthy and thereby wealthy. I'm really honored, and we'll have some time for question and answers. I'm thankful to you. I think I'll stop sharing and we'll have this floor for discussion for some time. Okay? I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm really very, very thankful to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Do you guys have any questions? Just call me.
Yes, we must ask nice questions. If you know the answer, I will be too happy to answer. If I don't know the answer, I will say I don't know. That's all. We'll continue a journey to find out what is the answer for it. We'll do that. Thank you, thank you.
ஐயா
Thank you.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் ஐயா. Not a
சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
question.
நீங்க
This is
உங்க பேரை சொல்லிட்டு சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
Radha.
please.
I'm Radha from USA, Tampa, Florida. Before
Thank you, Radha.
before asking a question, the life explanation that you gave, it's like awesome, and I have no words to say. I need your blessings first of all to make
Yes.
myself to be having in the path of virtue and to follow the life. Thank you so
Sure,
much,
not
Ayya.
only Radha, yourself, keep all the societies to be with you, make everyone healthy, and you are all thankful, grateful to our Maharishi, Radha. Really very
Thank
much.
you, Ayya. வாழ்க
honored.
வளமுடன்.
சொல்லுங்க ராதா, என்ன question என்னம்மா?
Life, I think life gives us tests, and then once we run through that, then it will let us know pass or fail. But we need to accept the things. I feel like I know the things what to do, but sometimes, as you said, mind and the body and the soul, I'm not able to make them in sync with the life I have. But as you mentioned, meditation is a practice that which we need to do. I think having the questions on life, it's like as I'm following this Sky Yoga meditation from last 3 years, I'm
Very good.
thinking I'm going through life positively, but sometimes when situations comes, I feel like when I'm in meditation and all, I feel yes, I can handle this. But when actual situation comes to me, I feel worried. My mind is not cooperating with me, and I'm not in sync with my mind and heart. What can I do? But
So, excellent question, Radha. See here, the environment with what you are living, never expect that will make you happy. The moment you are going to expect the surrounding environment to be happy, make you happy, it is not possible at all. Why the surrounding people is not making you happy? Because they are not happy. Suppose when Chockalingam is not happy, the time when I'm leaving that one, I will see that everyone becomes unhappy like Chockalingam. That's human psychology. The moment if I'm happy, I will leave the hall, see that everyone is happy. So you must decide happiness is within you. Don't allow others to decide or remote control with others, you will get disappointed. Sometimes will happen. Own kith and kin may die. You may lose the money. There may not be acceptable way they will behave. They would have done everything good for them. They may not. All the expectations will definitely lead you to frustration, anxiety, worry like that. Keep doing even though you are not responding. The moment if you continue to be happy, the environment surrounding you will become happy. If they're not making you happy, best thing is leave the situation. Don't be stick on to that one. And because you feel that it may be disturbing you. So once the moment you are happy, you will radiate happiness. And for none of that one, you must not sacrifice your life. Otherwise, within 2 minutes. So what you ask me is very correct. Situation will be constantly changing. You may ask me, how was it, Chockalingam, when you were very young, 30 years, 50 years, 60 years before? I have been very vulnerable. Now I feel nothing will upset me at all. Because நாம் உயிரை இழந்து அடைவதற்கு ஒன்றுமில்லை. The most precious thing is life. Why you must get upset and lose your life? That is what I am telling you. So please try to, I used to tell number of occasions, you may not have good friends with you, within you, surround you, but never have enemy surrounding you that will kill you. So the moment if you are not able to correct them, come away from the spot and must not sacrifice your life by sacrificing your happiness. So in short, never postpone happiness. Never underestimate happiness. Live in happiness. That is Manavala Kali. Only that will save your life.
thank
you.
you so much, Ayya. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Yes? Nice question. Yes?
Hello, doctor. Yeah.
I think when you are talking, there is echo comes. As tell your name and then ask question.
My name is Arumugam. Yeah, this is the first time I am listening your speech. We are so happy to hear your valuable speech, and it is unforgettable nice speech. One thing I want to ask from my side.
Yes, Arumugam.
Yeah, when I was at the age of 50, I had one stunt.
Okay.
And after 2 years, I had another stunt. Even though my body is so healthy and I am my weight and everything is normal, and I really don't know why I had my stunt at the age of 50. And after that, I am taking medications for the last 15 years. But right now, I feel good. But there is no any problem at all. But I really don't know why I had that one. So these are all my why
Very good
it
name. How
happened.
old are you, Arumugam, now? What is your age now?
Right now I am 62.
Okay. Now you have joined Manavalakalai.
And
I am very confident, Arumugam, you are preparing yourself to celebrate your 100th birthday.
okay.
For that one, as I told you, the stent or any procedure are only temporary. Why you had the re-stenting? Because that moment you have not been having worrying something. So keep your mind positive. Keep your life with a positive cycle, what I told you. Nothing will happen. Certain medicines and the advice of doctors, blood thinners, certain things you must continue. Of anything, I am now given the number. Now globally, I am giving online consultation also. But you are in the place where you got excellent treatment facilities in America. There won't be any need at all. But implement whatever thing, the 3 mantras, we live nicely, Arumugam. Very nice question, Arumugam. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, next question. எல்லாருக்கும் என் பேச்சு பிடிச்சதா? You all liked it?
Thank
You
you.
all like me talk? Oh, you are
My name
all...
is Chinnaswamy.
Yes, please, Chinnaswamy. From where you
I
are
want to
speaking?
ask you one question. Thank you for
From where?
useful
From where?
information.
From
So
where?
what? So we
Where
have
else?
seen number of.
No, 1 minute, Chinnaswamy. From where you are speaking? From where? Which part of America you are talking?
We are in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Edison,
Very good. Yes.
So the question I have,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yes.
incidents recently happening here due to heart attack or cardiac arrest. So the report come out like they're saying like a cardiac arrest. So what is the difference between the heart attack and cardiac arrest? Why that is happening?
It's a very important question. I will make it very clear for all the audience. Thanks for a nice question, Chinnaswamy. Cardiac arrest is heart stops beating. That is, whenever heart beats 72 per minute because of electrical activity. The current produced, current making the heart to function, there is electrical stimulation for that. Fine. The heart attack is the one muscle, mechanically it get blocked, the muscle function, it is reducing. So one is the mechanical heart attack, other one is the electrical cardiac arrest, is a heart becoming standstill. So very nice question, Chinnaswamy. The main cause for cardiac arrest is heart attack. Whenever they block in the blood vessels, heart muscle, mechanically heart attack, the same blood vessels are responsible for producing nerve conduction that also get blocked. So it's going to be a block in that both heart attack and cardiac arrest. It is not necessary that all heart attack patients must have cardiac arrest. Am I clear? Now, cardiac arrest is the electrical. Heart attack is the mechanical. But all life will end. Definition of death is the heart becomes standstill. So other causes of cardiac arrest may be trauma, end stage of cancer, any diseases when the life ends, it becomes a cardiac arrest. Sudden cardiac death is there by definition is produced with a heart attack, electrical failure, and becomes cardiac arrest. Once you see a person with a cardiac arrest, by chance, immediately must do cardiopulmonary resuscitation by means of artificial breathing, mouth to mouth, or cardiac massage. Then you need your 999, you must contact them, they'll come, they will have life supporting one. That is for electrical death. Whereas if it's going to underlying myocardial death, we must correct and improve the blood supply, both can be done. So cardiac arrest, cardiac, myocardial heart attack, they are different. Another entity I want to add to question of Chinnaswamy, heart failure. The most important cause for heart failure is mechanically. Heart is not able to pump properly. Thereby, they become breathless. They have less swelling in the leg, the body, because of cardiac failure. The important cause for cardiac failure, once again, heart attack. So heart attack, this end may produce cardiac arrest. This end may go for heart failure. Heart failure need not be only cardiac. Heart attack may be due to valvular disease, hole in the heart, congenital, or those who are alcoholic, smoker, diabetes, all the disease may go for cardiac failure. The number one cause for arrest, the main cause for heart failure is heart attack. That heart attack is 100% preventable if you are going to follow what I have been telling. Thank you, Chinnaswamy. I hope I answered your question. Thank you. Yes?
So, sir, this is
Yes,
Uday,
tell your
also
name.
from,
Yes, from where you are coming?
yes, same place, Edison, New Jersey. Where the
Very
hall.
good. Your name?
Uday.
Uday, tell me Uday.
Thank you for the nice talk. I have a follow-up question to what Chinnaswamy asked. But before that, I really appreciate your talk. A lot of good words there. Magirchiye vetri அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு. And we'll take one important takeaway, right? Friends or relatives அப்படிதான் இங்க எழுதிட்டு இருக்கோம். And we'll remember to laugh. So thank you. So the cardiac attack actually got us by a rude surprise. Unfortunately, in our community, there were few incidents, very, very unexpectedly. That is when we are even getting attention into this. The one of the most recent incident is happened with a person who we would consider as a very happy person. Like, he didn't have, at least outwardly, too much worries. His children are all grown up and everything. And he was very active person, right? And one day he literally suddenly dropped dead after playing for 2 hours. Okay, what a similar normal day. So you already talked about the difference. My question is there something we can watch for, right? Symptoms that something is leading up. Apparently he did not even had a blockage, at least according to the doctor report. But is there anything we can watch out for, right? Is it going to be developing gradually, or are there certain people who are more predisposed, like with certain conditions like thyroid or whatnot? So things like that. What can you fill us in, please?
Very good. Excellent question, Uday. There's a lot of questions I will answer with one question, number of sub-answers I would like to give. Oh, what was the age of your friend? What age? What was his age, Uday? I think Uday muted.
55.
Okay. Now, what I want to stress here is, at the age of 55, I am seeing the same even at the age of 25, 26, both sexes. The reason is, you may be outwardly happy. If you're going to ask him inwardly, he is unhappy. Something or other worrying him, something other that he is searching for it. I have not seen the last 55 years, not in a single patient, those are fully happy internally, they're getting heart attack. 100% is not possible. So he may outwardly be doing exercise, maybe slim, he may not have cholesterol, anything, nothing will be there, but still some mental disturbance, acute stress, as I told you, it may result in clotting of the blood vessel. If you do the angio, there may not be anything at all, there may not be any block. The clotting or spasm, it will get resolved. By the time you may even die, because acute heart attack, electrical death, you cannot avoid. So best way of avoiding these events is living positively, as I told you, and anything you accept it, as long as you keep the endorphin, that happy hormones within you, 100% I can guarantee you, it won't come. If you are going to follow 1 year, it will get regressed. If you are going to follow 9 years, genetic mutation to positivity occurs. So all the options are given in every stage. Thank you, Uday. Yes?
Thank you, sir. Just one more follow-up to it.
Yes, please.
So like cardiac arrest is one thing we understood, like, which we did not know about before, right? Many people knew
Yes.
about heart attack, and we learned to differentiate it now. Are there any other conditions like that that could bring, like, sudden end to someone? More importantly, like we have to rush to hospital right away kind of scenario?
No, very important question. The symptom, if you're going to have any, because no pain will be severe than this pain of heart attack. But even this producing symptoms, please remember, if they're diabetic, if they're alcoholic, if they're taking sedative medicines, or above the age of 70 or 80, heart attack pain won't be there. Unless it will manifest as acute sweating, breathlessness, severe fatigue, they may even fall unconscious. All the things may be a symptom of heart attack without any pain. So any new symptom, you must go to the doctor to find out whether it's a pain of cervical spondylosis or pain of your joint pain or gas trouble. Doctor only can decide. Don't mix up, don't delay, because the golden hour is lost. You may lose your life itself. So this all is symptoms. But another question you asked me initially is that suddenly it comes. It may occur suddenly at any age, but the chronic obstruction may occur at that time, that they way angina. Angina means chest pain when they're walking 3 floors, 4 floors, then 2 floors, then 1 floor, even walking on the plane itself. Sometimes they may have pain even at rest. So grade 4, grade 3, grade 2, grade 1, depends. Grading of angina, when it becomes more, they are more prone for severe obstruction. It may occur, in that case much easier, we can save them, but coming suddenly, only way is primary prevention, what I told you from the beginning, all the 3 mantras. I really appreciate Uday for nice question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Uday.
Prasad, you can take the question.
Yes, please.
Varga Valamudan, be blessed by the divine. Nice to hear from you, Dr. Chockalingam, and thanks for taking the topic also.
Now, when those are asking, why don't you unmute and then, I mean, I want to see your video if you can, if it's possible, I don't know. Always, because now you are far off, you are hearing your voice. If there is no problem, I like to see your face also. I think they can come to video and I can be answer if possible. Okay. Tell me, Prasad.
Yeah, Varga
Varga Prasad.
Sorry, but I didn't want to discuss.
Others, please mute it, please.
Can you? Thank you for the moderators. Sir, wonderful session, and since you are a medical physician, it is also relating more to the cardiac aspects of it. Having said that, take home, can you give me 3 bullet points from a Vedatrium perspective, how I can take care of my heart health properly, which you have already said. Again, I repeat, can you give me 3 points from a Vedatrium perspective, which will give me good cardiac health? And I know you've covered it, but I would like you to kind of emphasize it again. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, Prasad. The 3 mantras I want to repeat once again. Be positive in thinking. Be healthy in eating. Be adequate in exercising. All the 3 mantras you are going to hold on, it'll take care of health. So nothing must upset you. Nothing must leave a peace of mind. Environment will be going on. All the time you must be happy. So 3 mantras are mandatory for everyone to hold them. So most important, we all must swallow lot of tablets of happiness tablets. Keep swallowing all the time happiness. Be with happiness. Nothing will happen to you, Prasad. Nice of you.
Thank you, Aya.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes, next question. I really enjoyed this session. I am thankful to
We have 2 more
for
questions,
everyone.
please.
Yes. How many minutes we can take up questions? Another
All
10
good,
minutes.
yeah.
நீங்க என்ன கேள்வினாலும் கேட்கலாம். Because now I can talk to America, I can talk to Russia, I can talk to Australia. So how fast, how you are communicated, connected, really very gift for all of us. Yes, thank you. Tell me a question.
Hello, yeah. My name is Shekhar. I am also
Yes.
along with others here in Edison. One quick question.
Yes.
When art is going through a heart attack or any kind of a symptom, I heard that there is a particular protein or enzyme that is secreted more in the bloodstream, and there is a way you could detect it or trace it to understand if you're going through an heart attack. Is that a true statement? And if
Yes,
so,
yes.
I don't know if there is any way
That
to.
protein molecule of the myocardial death is troponin. Troponin I or troponin T will be very much increased and will be indicated that there is a muscle is crying for oxygen supply, muscle is at necrosis. So this one will give indication. Plus all other enzymes or in relation to cardiac enzymes or muscle enzymes, everything will go out. So most important thing is troponin is a biological indicator for your heart attack. Really good. I really appreciate. Yes? Any more question?
வாழ்க வளமுடன். சுந்தர் பேசுறேங்க. சுந்தர் கலியபெருமாள்.
சொல்லுங்க சுந்தர், சொல்லுங்க.
இங்க ஹால்ல தான் பேசுறேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஐ வாண்ட் டு தேங்க் Dr. Chockalingam. He was actually helping us in our FETNA hall in New York, which big event, and you are supporting that. Thank you again, Aya, on that event, and
Thank
also
you, sir. I
supporting
cannot
today
forget
in New
the
Jersey.
days.
Thank you.
I really understand.
One question. So country specific, in one of your slides, you were saying India, people from India, they have more heart attack, like 4 times, and Chinese 10 times. What is the scientific reason, like country specific, that study?
Yes,
like
excellent question.
Like I want to know why the heart attack is more
really
for.
Brilliant question. I think you must give a very big hand to Sundar for this nice question. Good. Because our meditation, our way of living actually originated from only our India. And they only spread to China, Japan, globally everything. So it has been in existence last even 10,000 years or even earlier. Then why you are still suffering? My personal feeling, Sundar, we all talk much about those things, but you don't follow that. 1. 2, Indian people, India perception is they don't care much about the diet. 3rd one, they don't live for themselves. They will start living immediately for the children. They start worrying about the grandchildren, great-grandchildren. They think they will have another rebirth, they live nice, nothing like that. So, the too much of attachment, too much about worrying about children, and mental happiness, even though you have been telling, they are not implementing. And 3rd one, most important, they don't give care for habits and for food one. You will be surprised to know this fact. About 40 years back, Finland was the topmost incidence of heart attack, world level. One of the conferences I went there, about 45 years. Now you'll be surprised to know, in 2022, there is no heart attack at all in Finland. The reason is, they got the point from what I've been telling, what Maharishi has been insisting, how to live happily. Many will listen, many will understand, many will keep their mind. And they may even clap and enjoy, but they never follow that. So what wisdom is, knowing is immaterial unless you implement it. But that one cleverly they implemented the last 45 years. The infarction becomes non-existent in Finland, which was topmost. So proof in my life itself that I have seen. I went there 45 years back. alternate patients will be a heart attack. Now if you go there, we cannot see heart attack. What it happened? So whatever thing the three mantras, they're implementing like anything. And when you don't implement, you have to suffer. If you're going to, then America, they are getting more and more aware of it. People there, you are implementing much more effectively than where we lived with Maharishi. Those who have been knowing with him, why they all get heart attack, they don't implement it. Simple. I really appreciate Sundar. But thanks for this excellent platform. And as I told you, I am planning to visit short time in May 26th to June 10th of 2023. And as I discussed with Morgan and Sundar, you plan it out. In my presence, I can utilize my in person also. We'll do like that, how it works out.
Thank you.
I'm really very thankful to everyone. Any more questions?
That is only last questions. Only one question.
Oh, even if people want to ask, I'm ready to be here for some more time and answer your questions, please.
I Chinnasamy again.
This
is for follow-up question I was asking earlier. The recent incidents last few years, the heart attack happened. Most of them relay after playing any sports activities like volleyball or shuttlecock or pickleball. Immediately they get impacted. Is there any relation? Actively
very
working
important question.
right after this happened.
Those who have been playing tennis. The Punit is one actor you would have known some last year. He has been doing vigorously gym. All the things when you are going to add emotions, when you are going to be upset, when you are going to take it very seriously, they ought to develop infarction, they may die suddenly. So I say, life itself a game. Life existence a game. You must play it out. But the playing is they consider very seriously, they get into problem. So the emotionally negative one is enough to kill you. So it all depends. Marathon, even very competitive sports, why they get into that? Because they want to win is the enormous force within their mind, it surges adrenaline, it produces clot in that. So anything, you must take it positive, live nice happily. And all must grateful to your God or nature for your existence. We are all living now. You must be grateful to your life itself. That gratitude make you more healthier. Really appreciate Chinnasamy for the nice question. It happens all the time.
Thank you. Thanks, Aya.
Sir.
One more question from Amoga.
Yes, yes, please.
Dr. Chockalingam, sir.
எங்க இருந்து பேசுறீங்க சார்?
இதுல இந்த நார்த் கர்னல்ல இருந்து பேசுறேங்க ஐயா.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Wonderful experience to hear from a yogi. More than a doctor, you are a yogi only. I met you in Alaya. My question is, the whole medical science know about the heart, how the heart contracts and repels. But when you ask the question, why the heart contracts and repels means, I don't think there is an answer. I think you will be able to answer that because I don't think it is anything different with the compression and repulsive process happening in the gravitational, in the universe. As this has got any direct relation with the contraction of the heart and repulsion of the heart, because during cardiac arrest, they know mechanically where the blockage is, but they are not able to identify where the life energy is not flowing, how the life functions, how the infinite invisible energy plays a part in the medical science. So I want to
Very good. Very nice question. Now, heart has got no emotions at all. Please be very clear. But they all say heartfelt thanks, hearty congratulations, hearty welcome. Nobody will say brainy congratulations, brainy welcome, sweet brain, nobody. They always connect heart with the emotion. Okay. But heart behaves the emotion. If you are going to be happy, it will only beat say 60 to 70. If you're upset, it will beat 180, 200 like that. Or if you are going to sleep and calm, meditate, it will beat only 50. So heart is the mechanical pump. The electrical stimulant for that determines your mindset. More you are in the alpha mind, that heart rate will be 60, heart will functioning nicely. The important function is that the heart is, please remember, the blood that is coming into the heart are all impure blood. All the venous blood that has been used come to the heart. Right side it comes, it pumps, and it goes to the lungs, it gets purified. Come to the left side, it pumps, goes to all the portions. So it's the most powerful mechanical pump, receiving the impure, allowing to purify, pumping out to the pure blood, all the portions. So this is the cardiac circulation. How the circulation is, as I told you, by means of that endorphin, melatonin, or means of 3 mantras or manavalakale, make the heart to work nicely. The moment you are upset, for example, something you are upset about something, immediately adrenal activity goes up. The adrenal activity, when it goes up, your heart rate from 70 it becomes 140. Blood pressure 120, 80 becomes 200, 130. The vessel will go for spasm. The vessel will go for even clotting. The clotting process starts because of your mindset negative. The moment you are positive, it will never clot, it never goes spasm. And the cholesterol deposited in the blood vessel to go for obstruction because of negative, as I told you. So all the things are all because of your mindset. And then whether how you are going to get connected with the higher sense of, because of meditation. Meditation make you feel happy, that's all. And that's the reason why Manavalakali said, those who believe in God, any religion, please continue to do like that. Worship a God nicely, have belief in that, and get the strength of God within you. Don't simply stop praying your God, you must have the strength within your God. Within you, your God, then you become yourself a God. So it all depends how you are going to be happy in a given moment and situation. That's the most important thing. Nothing secret, nothing more, and nothing less than that. I really appreciate for your nice questions, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Uday?
Sir, one more question.
Yes, please.
I think you spoke about the sleeping position. Even saw the picture. So it says, I say obviously no, like sleeping on tummy, I think most people have ruled out as not a good thing. But between
100% should
sleeping on
not
the
do
back, left side versus right side, I think your picture indicated to sleep on the left side, especially with a certain hand position of the hand.
Yes.
Can you shed some light? What is the best position and why?
Very
so?
good. The reason why I put it on the left lateral, the stomach curvature, the heart, because on the left side no heaviness, the pumping of the heart will improve, will better work if you are going to the left lateral position. So curvature of the stomach, all the organ situations, the better. Suppose you are used to sleep on the right side. One person asked me, Chockalingam, when I start sleeping on the left side, I'm not losing my sleep. Never make any attempt. Whichever position you feel happy in sleep, because after some time, what position you are turning or that way, we won't be knowing, because a day sleep position will be changing. If you can, it is better. Otherwise, any position, but don't lie on your face. Very, very bad thing, because it compresses your passage of lung, and because of everything, better to avoid. Otherwise, any position, but left lateral and the universal flexion like position, it make all organs to work nicely. That's no secret at all. But ultimately, you must sleep within 2 to 3 minutes. I'll sleep within a minute after going in bed. Just meditate for a minute. Be happy, that grateful to your existence. Our existence is celebration. then you have to sleep. Any other thing, if you're going to start worrying, another important tip I would like to give for all our audience here, if you want to have good sleep, you must be away from your mobile, your laptop, computer, everything, minimum 3 hours. If not, at least 2 hours before that, you must shut down. And then listen some music, discussions like that. And suppose you are going to sleep with seeing that some whatever thing in that mobile or in the laptop, everything, even if you are going to close your eyes, all the things will be coming in your presence with a closed eyes. That will be there at least till you go to sleep. That image, what you are feeling, that it will disturb your sleep. So hereafter, that is the way you must live, but especially our children must be educated, especially during COVID. The children, school going children are very much affected all the time with the online classes. Still, luckily they managed it. They're really grateful to the children, how they were able to cope up that worst scenario of COVID. Really appreciate. Thank you, sir. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you for answering all our questions. On behalf of around 50 people in the hall and 30 people on from Zoom, we extend our heartfelt thanks. It's a brain-filled thanks to you. And thank you for educating us on this very important topic. That was the current state in our home state in New Jersey. We have heard a lot of, heard and experienced a lot of pain because of heart-related issues around. So thanks again. Thank you, Aya, for your time. Yeah.
Thank you very much
We
for
all
the
can give
patient hearing. And just to see Dr. Chockalingam, cardiologist on YouTube, even Sky Yoga, and that YouTube, you can see many of my talks in TV also. And please allow everyone to get benefited, make them to communicate the message. I'm really honored, and we will plan to meet some more occasion. I am thankful to everyone. Morgan, Sundar, Chinnasamy, all of you, those who listen patiently, so nicely. All about 50, and the maximum crowd came nearly about 50 when it was there. I am really thankful to every one of you.